from the start, don't play dumb, acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Played stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit deep. They acted like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna claim me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew. But you kept it low, now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top, looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love, it's come around. But you knew I'd take over this town. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing in the chat? How's it going? How's it going with my co-host Armando? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, together. Hey, at it again. How are you? Thank you for coming through. Hey, DJ. How you doing? Hey, Armando. We gonna give it to them today, huh?
Exactly. Wolfpack style, baby. Wolfpack style. Salute to the chat. Salute, salute, salute. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Salute.
Yeah, he might be teaching me something. I might be teaching him something, and we might be teaching y'all something. I don't know.
Yeah,
We're gonna be talking about sowing oats before you get married, huh?
We can teach each other something.
That's right.
Yeah,
It never hurts to learn anything new.
never.
So, what we got first, Armando? We're gonna be talking about sowing oats. So, what do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Do you think women and men should be sowing their oats, or do you think it's a more of a man thing to sow their oats? What do you think?
Sowing your oats. When this is basically is going to be a piggyback off of the live the live that we had over there at D True. Shout out to my little bro D True. Great live last night.
Yes,
If
it
you
was.
had
It
missed it,
was.
you might want to go and watch the playback because
It
well,
was.
that was a panel up there. Um,
Hmm.
a lot of people kind of misunderstood what I said when I said sowing oats. Now, it's very important for young men to sow their oats for many, many reasons, and I'm gonna go more depth in depth on that on the second segment of the on the second hour. But I'm gonna speak in terms of actually uh, getting. You want to get all of that out of your system. Get all of that play out of your system when you're single, when you're young and single, and that way when it's time to settle down and you meet a woman, and y'all conceive a child together, and you move in and you get engaged and get married and all of that good stuff, then all of that play will be out of your system. It won't be anything that you feel that you missed out on, and
Hmm.
you'll be content. You'll be content with being with that one woman. That woman needs to be the last woman that you ever touch. No other woman. You don't need to be touching no other woman. So get it out of your system. It's very important to get it out of your system while you're young. It's not a good idea. Um, it's not a good idea to jump. That's why I say it's not a good idea for young people to just jump into marriages because you haven't learned yourself. You haven't experienced life. It's very important to experience life. And it's very important not to get involved with someone that hasn't experienced life because uh, if they haven't experienced life before you, then once they get with you, then they'll
Hmm.
start exploring and trying to experience life because they feel like they missed out on something. They'll feel like, okay, darn, I wasn't ready to get married, and then they'll
Right.
start wondering. The men, the men will start wondering.
Hmm.
So, and the thing about society tries to make sex a bad thing. They try to make it seems like a person that exists that has explored life and has sown their oats is a bad person or a freak or HOE or something like that.
Hmm.
But that's not true. You don't want anyone that hasn't experienced anything because if they haven't experienced anything, then those would be the more likely ones that would end up cheating on
That's true. I get what you're saying.
you.
I do get what you're saying. But I feel like, yeah, I kind of agree with what you're saying about doing something prior to you getting married, getting it out of your system. But you got to remember, it's so much out there that you can get STDs from sowing your oats. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not going to cover yourself with your Trojans, but at the same time, you have a lot of stupid people that like to go bareback riding, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
And that's when you end up falling into possible STDs, um, and other things that you can catch. You can catch other things besides just STDs. Y'all can get crabs, you can get the clap, you can get all kinds.
Hmm.
Okay, you can get all kinds of stuff. So that's
Hmm.
what scares me about the word "sow your oats." It's like you sow your oats and you catch something after you've already sown your oats, and then you go with somebody who you're supposed to be getting really serious with and don't realize some people don't get the symptoms, if you know what I mean. They don't get symptoms until after the person finds out they got it. And
Hmm.
like, wait a minute, so you didn't even know you had it? No, because some people don't get the symptoms. They're called carriers. So that's what scares me about the word sowing your oats. That means you're getting out there and you're doing things with people, and some people, like I said, they're not careful and they go bareback, and that scares the crap out of me.
Hmm. Well, sowing your oats don't mean you have to be cavalier and reckless with your sexuality. You can have a high sex drive, but be safe about it, be smart about it, be responsible about it. And young men, for the young men that are listening, it's very important that you protect yourself, use protection at all times. And I mean, don't go out there getting any cheap condoms. Make sure you get some very, very good condoms. Um, Now, on that note about, okay, when the person is ready to settle down, they could be a carrier. If me, okay, so say if me and you met, all right, this just hypothetical, all right, me and you
Mm-hmm.
met and we were in the beginning stages, all right, and I
Right.
have a long term agenda for you. My intentions for you is one day to make you my wife. I'm not trying to rush you into bed. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to properly take my time and vet you. That means that, and one of my vetting processes is that if you are the woman for me and you are wifey material, then you're not going to open your legs up to me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to open your legs up to me quick. And in my mindset, okay, my thing is if a woman opens her legs up to me before 90 days, I can't take you serious because the thing about it is if it's that easy for me, it would be easy for the next man. All right.
Right.
Um, we can have fun and enjoy each other's company without going there. There's a lot of things that we can do. I want to get to know you. I want to learn what your favorite color is. I want to learn what your favorite food is. I want to spend time with you. I want to go for walks on the beaches with you. I want to date
Mm-hmm.
you. I want to get to know you inside and outside. All right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to learn you. I want to know what your goals are. All right. I want us to I want us to bond spiritually together first. You understand what I'm saying? Before we
Right.
even think about having sex. Now, one of the most important things I think we will do is I want both of us to get tested. I want both of
Okay.
us to go and get tested for every STD, crabs, whatever. AIM, there are tests out there. I think AIMS test is one of them where we can go in and get tested together and get tested for everything. We can go together and get
Right.
no one has anything to hide. Everything
Right.
comes back clean. I say we do that in the second month. So inside of 60 days, we go get tested together, and then
Yeah.
everything comes back clean. After that, then we can whenever when it's time to go there, we can go there. Me, I would prefer to put a ring on your finger first,
Right.
propose to you,
Okay.
and then when you accept, then the night that you accept, then we make love, we go at it. Now I do feel like it's very important that two people should have sex before they get married because you want to know what you're working with. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
it's
I get what you're saying because I did say that like some people they do need that, that 90-day rule, where
yeah,
they wait 90 days, right?
yeah.
But so this is what I don't know if you know about this, but this is what I heard or what I learned through the process of the A word, AD, AI, you know, the big word, not the HIV, but the bigger one, right?
Hmm.
It takes time. I believe they say it takes time for you to get a positive result from that. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Rice. How you doing? Yeah, it takes time to get results from that, right? So let's just say you meet somebody after you made the mistake of going bareback with somebody, right? And you get
Hmm.
tested and tested and tested. You keep getting negative, negative, negative. And
Hmm.
then down the line, you and she get busy 3 months after you meet. What happens then? Like, do you think that that's I mean, don't wouldn't you be scared to do that to sow your oats and God knows what's going to happen from it? Hey, I bring it. How are you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I mean so yours, I ain't saying go out there and sleep with 100 different women. I ain't saying go out there and do the Wilt Chamberlain thing. God
Right,
rest
but
his soul. Don't go
right.
out
So
there doing that. Just do the friends with benefits thing. You find you a
okay.
female that y'all
Hmm.
bump. The chemistry, the sex chemistry is great, and you guys
Hmm.
just be smashing partners. Nothing serious or anything like that. And then
Okay.
just keep it at that one. I'm not saying go out there and just sling wood all over the place. Of course,
Right.
you putting yourself
Okay.
at risk. Now back to the AID test. Okay, The
Mm-hmm.
AIMS test is the most accurate test. The AIMS test, it breaks down everything. It breaks down
Okay.
everything. So that's why I was saying it is a good idea for couples that are planning to get into a serious relationship, that are
Mm-hmm.
that they plan on, their agendas is a long-term agenda. They plan on being married one day, to
Mm-hmm.
wait. Make that man or that woman wait, and y'all wait 90 days, and then between them 90 days you get tested. And I'm talking about the most expensive test. I'm not talking about these little cheap hundred
Right.
$100 test. I'm talking about the AIMS test. That test, I think that test runs about at least about $400 or $500, and it's in
Okay, so that test takes how long to get a result, an actual act, a positive, if you're going to be positive or negative, or
I,
the
th- I think
actual.
I think it comes back from the lab at least like maybe like a week or something like that, a week and
Okay.
something like that.
So it's been updated because the last time I looked at it, it was like it's been a minute. Like I said, I don't do anything to worry about it, but I
Mhm.
do, hear a lot about it. And they said, I believe it was 6 months at the time.
Mhm.
Not the big A, but the HIV is
Mhm.
it takes time to get in your system, is what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is these
Because
tests.
AIDS is basically close quicker, and
Well,
the
yeah,
HIV is slow.
yeah, but the thing is, they just like they've advanced in the medicine, they've advanced in the
Hmm.
testing process as well. And you also
Okay.
got to realize when a person gets incarcerated, the nurses draw blood. All right, so
Hmm.
you got inmates in there. They're not gonna. They're using top notch labs for their
Okay.
results. So they're not waiting around for no 6 months for a result.
Okay.
They're getting back instant results. So you
Hmm.
don't go and get no home test or anything like that. Of course, you don't go back though. You go get the most accurate and the most expensive test that you could get, because it's priceless. Your life is priceless. Okay, so
Yes.
you don't put a price tag on. You can't be cheap. And it is right here. You
Right.
getting with someone that you plan on spending the rest of your life with. So the
Right.
best thing to do is to get a proper, accurate, most accurate test. And I don't give a damn how expensive it is.
Right, right. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
because you're right about the priceless part of it.
Mm.
You want to spend. It don't matter how much it takes for you to spend to make sure that you don't have something that somebody else had brought to you without you knowing about it until it's too late. Um, so when you say, okay, so you're not saying so your oaths isn't jumping around from bed to bed to bed, but
No.
you stay with that one person, right? You stay with that one person. What about, is it a situation where it's like a one-on-one, or does that other person able to like go and be with other people, and are you able to go see other people? Like, and you're saying it's not a serious relationship, so how about she's thinking, oh, okay, well, we're not in a serious relationship, so why not me just go jump into somebody else's arms? Hey, how are you, New York? How are you?
If
So,
if
you know
you
what I'm saying?
if you smashing buddies, you exclusive smashing buddies.
Okay, so
And
exclusive, so that means you're
it,
like in a relationship but not a relationship.
yeah, and see the thing about it is the women can follow those rules a lot better than men. It takes a disciplined man to follow those type of rules. And what a woman will do, and now we've discussed this on a panel before. If a
Hmm.
woman is single, 9 times out of 10, she's going to have a smashing buddy, a friends with benefits. She's going to have one man, a pipe layer, and then she's going to
Hmm.
have another man that's like the comforter, one that she
Hmm.
talks to over the phone and tells us problems to a man that will listen. Then she's going to have
Hmm.
a handyman, a dude that if anything breaks down in her home or something needs fixing, she'll call that handyman over. He'll come over there and fix it. You know,
Hmm. Okay.
and then there'll be another guy, if she gets short on money and rent or anything like that, she can call that guy, hey, look, I'm a little short on money this month. Can you break me off and I'll pay you back. Okay, so that's how a lot of women, responsible women, operate. They'll have that one guy that they're sexually active with. Not me. It ain't even got to be a boyfriend, but it's just that one guy that they're
Hmm.
special, that they're sexually active with, and men should do the same thing. It's very important. And
Yes.
can't wait till we get to the next hour because I'm gonna blow the roof. I'm gonna blow the roof off of this entire live.
I already knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
And I'm gonna explain to everybody why I'm saying it is very, very important for young men to, to sow their oats. When I mean by sow your oats, I mean release as much as
Gotcha.
possible. It is
All
very
right.
important.
I understand what you're saying. Okay, so now this is the question I have now.
Mhm.
Um,
And salute to the
so
chat, Tamika Davis,
yeah, hello
New
everybody.
York, Beast 360, everybody in the chat. Salute to you all.
Yes.
Thank you for coming out,
Um,
support my little sis.
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Okay, so my thing is this. So when you say like it's an exclusive relationship, meaning that it's just them two, but then you have another person who might have the other guy as their money bag, or their
She's
the other
not
one would be
She's not sleeping with any of those men. She's not sleeping with the money man. She's not sleeping with the
emotional
counselor
man.
man. She's not
Hmm.
sleeping with the handyman. She's not
Hmm.
sleeping with none of the mechanic man. Yeah, a woman gonna keep a friend as a mechanic. She's not
Okay.
sleeping with none of them. She only has one pipe layer. One
Okay.
pipe layer. And it is very important. Let me say this again. It is very important for women, especially young women in their 20s and 30s, to be sexually active. I can't wait till we get into the second hour because I'm telling you, it is very important.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people think it's cool and it's the righteous thing to keep your legs locked and don't do anything and be celibate, but mm, mm,
He said, mm.
mm,
Okay, so this is what I was trying to get to. So you guys would be like, okay, the person that you're exclusive with, correct? You
mm.
would actually have a discussion to say, hey, look, it's just you and I who are doing stuff. Like you and I are going to be the 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. person. You're going to be my 12 a.m. person. You're going to be
Yeah.
my 10 o'clock person, but that's it. Nobody else. There's not going to be anybody else jumping in your pants.
Exactly. And I want to
Okay.
answer Together's question. I'm not in favor of men sleeping with many different women. It's too dangerous. Nowadays it's too
Mhm.
dangerous to do that. But I do believe I do feel, in my opinion, that a young man should have a young lady that he's sexually active with. They can be friends with benefits. It don't have to be a commitment or anything like that, but it is important that he has a female that he releases and sow his oats with.
Okay.
It's very important. And you all, I'm telling you, I'm about to blow the roof off this live and explain why I'm saying it is imperative for young
Okay.
men to have a young lady that he's sexually active with. One, you can do it with one. You can, and not saying that that's your girlfriend or anything like that, but just that one female that you're smashing and having sex with. You ain't got to be out there
Hmm.
with 5 and 6 different women every day and
Right.
every night. That's you. That's you know that's not safe. That's not healthy.
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree. It's not healthy to jump around from one bed to the next because you never know what bed you're getting into and what if that bed has something in it or not. If that person has, if they're carrying something, you just never know. So it's better to be safe than sorry by being that. So basically, what you're saying is you're going to be in a relationship with somebody. It's not a serious relationship, but at the same time, it's a one on one.
Yeah.
So both of y'all can just go and be with other people, but not having any relations.
Okay, let me land the plane. All right. That
All right,
one
land the plane.
female that you like, just like with Justin and Mina, what's her name? Mina Kaniz or whatever her name is, the little
Mm,
Russian chick that played in the movie Friends with Benefits. They dated other people,
hmm.
but they only had sex with each other. And the
Okay.
people that they were dating, they did not jump in the bed with them. They didn't rush to have sex with them. All right. And
Right.
when she thought that the guy that she was dating was getting serious, that it was going to another level. Remember, she told Justin, hey, look, we can't do this anymore. We can't have sex anymore. Things are getting serious between me and this other guy. So her and Justin, they agreed to quit having sex. For those of you that haven't seen the movie Friends with Benefits, go check it out. Great movie. But that is the perfect blueprint, the perfect way of how to handle that situation. But the worst thing that a single man, a young single man, or a young single woman can do is not be sexually active.
Okay.
And that is not a good thing to do. And I'm going to break it down to you here shortly why it is not a good idea.
Let's see. What did Together say? She says, so it is a must that he has a bust down chick.
I didn't never deal with bust down chicks. I dealt with college educated women, nice looking college educated women, corporate women. You ain't got to go
Mhm.
get no female out the strip club or anything like that. That's to each his own. Me, I I didn't like women that were easy for the next man. I like challenges. I
Okay.
like my women mean, thick, and educated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I didn't want. I gravitated to a women that I knew that would be hard for the next man to pull.
Okay. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, she's not going to just jump around from one to the next just because
No,
somebody's nicer. I
no,
got you.
hell no. Then she didn't have time because she had classes, college courses, and a job. She didn't have time to be out there, all running wild in the club and stuff like that. But when she wants some pipe, she
Yeah. So New York Beast, you're funny. New York Beast said polygamy is frowned upon here in the States. Countries like India, it's perfectly fine to have multiple wives or concubines.
Okay, let me express something. And we went through a debate, and I'm gonna go ahead and I never really gave a straight answer on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and put it on out there. I feel like this, and I know I'm about to upset some females, and some may hit the link on this one. Cuss me out. But I really, really feel this way, and I have for a while. I feel
Hmm.
like this. If a man if he's in a certain tax bracket and making a certain amount of money and he can
Hmm.
afford to take care of two women and marry them, but the rule would be they would have to be in the same house and they all would
Hmm.
have to live together. If a man can afford to take care of two women and put a roof over both of their heads and they're able
Hmm.
to live together and get along, then I
Hmm.
feel like it shouldn't be illegal. But I would only allow two women. The most women that you could be married to at one time would be two.
Right. Hold on. Let me drop this link for added. No, not added again. Sorry. Together. I'm gonna drop it, boy. For
Now
you.
that
But
ain't nasty. That is not nasty. That ain't nasty. I don't. I That's just me. I just feel like um
grab
in
it
the
so I can
Bible
delete it.
in the Bible, men had more than one wives. But I just feel like if a man is if he can afford to take care of more than one woman and support more than one woman and provide for more than one woman, and if they agree, it can't be a situation where one woman don't know about the other. All right, that would be against the law. All right, I'm not in favor of that. But if they all three agree to it, because believe it or not, there are some people that there are some people that live together. There's some women
Hmm.
that live together and they are sharing one man
Right.
and they are cool with it. But
Yeah.
they
I've heard of that.
the only thing is it's illegal for them to get married. but they are living together. I'm telling you.
Right. I agree. I've heard of that. I actually heard of that. Like I've seen people doing that. They sharing each other. They give each, the guys giving them each their own little time, and
Yeah. See,
one they'll sleep with one person and not the other. The next day they'll sleep with the
no,
other
they'll sleep
person,
in
not
a room.
the other.
No, they all three will sleep in a room together. There's no secrets. They eat dinner together. They'll go out together. They go to
Hmm.
church together. I'm telling you, I know that this
Mm.
couple
No,
do it. It's a
no,
couple right out here in my son. See, the thing is,
no.
Western. Hold up. Let me finish. Western society
Hello, Cash.
they thumb their noses at sex. Western society, they try to paint this holier than thou persona and try to make sex seem like a bad thing, and it is not. It is not.
No,
You are responsible with it. I don't
no.
advocate for going out there sleeping with multiple women or anything like that. But I feel like if a man if a man and a woman, if two women and a man, and they all three agree to be together and be married to one another, and that man is able to provide for those two women, I don't see anything wrong with it. No secrets. Nobody is cheating. Everybody, they doing everything together. They lay down together. They wake up together. They eat breakfast together. They eat dinner together. They go out today. They go to work, come home, and they build
That's a
all
threesome.
together. There's nothing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
That's a threesome. That's nasty.
That well, in your mind, it is.
Cause
In your
somebody's
mind,
feelings gonna get hurt. That's nasty.
no,
How would you
no,
like it
not
if
not
you
the
married a
only.
woman that wanted another man in the
It's,
bed with you, and y'all and she wanted both of y'all to sleep together?
it's not for everybody. There's some people
See,
that
now it's not for everybody when I
hold
say man.
hold up. There's some people for everybody. There's some things for everybody. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody. That's why it ain't legal. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody. But believe it or not, there are some people that are living like that. They are doing that. And they are happy. They're
Okay,
happy.
so let me.
They're loving one another. They're taking care of one another. They're living like a
Mm-mm.
family. And
Okay,
they're
so
not
would
having
you
any
deal
issues.
with it?
Huh?
You think it's okay for a woman to have two men in the same bed with her?
To each his own. Now I think that see that's what I'm saying. Y'all try to equate men and women.
No, I'm not trying to equate. I'm asking you a question.
Hold up. You're mixing apples and oranges. You're
No, I'm
mixing
not.
apples
It's
and
the same
oranges.
thing.
Hold up. No, it's not.
Actually, it's what's good for the goose is good for the
No,
gander, is what
see,
she's
that's
talking about.
Exactly.
so according.
Exactly.
Okay, so according to your logic, then we should have women playing in the NFL. We should have women playing, suiting up as in the Dallas Cowboy
NFL.
uniform.
I didn't say nothing. You said
You-
that it should be okay for a man, and if a woman has a corporate job and she makes a lot of money, like you said with the man, then she should be able to have you and another man in that same bed as long as they get along.
Okay, I'll play your game. I answer it like this. That wouldn't be for me because for me, I'm a heterosexual man. I wouldn't be getting down in no situation like that where it's me and another man on one woman. All right,
Okay,
now the
so
only way
it's okay
Wait,
for the
you gonna
man
let me
to do
answer
it
the
though.
question? You gonna let me answer the question? The only way that can
No.
work, that that scenario right there together would only work with two men that swing both ways. A heterosexual man is not going to be okay with that. Now, back to what I was saying. The only way that would work with two women and one man is if the women, and there are a lot of women that like women and men.
okay, so real quick before you say anything else, okay, you need to understand what she was just about to say. So it's okay for a woman to sleep with, I mean, a man sleeping with two women. That makes the man of the woman okay with sleeping,
Huh?
being het. by being bi. They're like bi. So what you're saying is when it's two men and one woman, it means that they're not heterosexuals. Like what is that?
No, they
That's what
can't.
she's trying to
This,
say.
well, the thing is, what I'm saying is, heterosexual men are not going to be down with that because they wouldn't like the idea of another man sleeping in the bed with another man. With another man, that's what I'm saying. A real heterosexual man would not be down with that. There
Right,
are
but why is
I,
it okay for two women and a
right,
man?
right. That's what I'm saying. If you are fine with
you
two women sleeping and a man taking care of two different families, it should be the same way with a
no,
woman being
no,
able to
number
have
one.
two men sleeping in the same bed
Number
with
one,
her.
the reason why you're not understanding what I'm saying because you're not letting me finish giving my answers. You're so jumped on this men versus women thing. You won't let me finish my answers. Okay, I'm not saying it's not okay for a woman to have two men. I'm saying, in my opinion, the name of the show is My Thoughts, My Opinion. My damn thoughts, my opinion. The only way that's gonna work is those two men are gonna be swinging both ways. In my opinion, I don't see a scenario where two heterosexual men will be cool with sharing one woman every night and sleeping in
Shut up, Cash.
the way I designed it, the way I envisioned it, with the situation with a man with the man having two wives. That
Okay, why can't a woman have two husbands?
huh?
Why can't she have two husbands if
Did
a
I
man can
say
have
she
two
couldn't?
wives?
Did I
But
say she
but
couldn't? You
but
don't
the
listen.
question that the question that I asked you is
I
why
didn't give you the
is
answer. You don't want to accept it.
that's not a good answer if you're
That
only
ain't
one
what you want
sided.
to hear. That ain't what you're gonna
Double
get.
penetration. Wait. New York B said double penetration too close. I couldn't
Man,
be
that's
in that
nasty.
awkward.
That's nasty. That's nasty. And we ain't talking about no porn. So I ain't getting deep into that because I ain't trying to get her clapped. What I'm trying to say is to you together is, and it's my opinion. I don't think that it can go down like that unless the two guys are swinging both ways. I don't see, in my opinion, I don't see two heterosexual men being able to coexist and share one woman as a wife. The way
Okay,
I
what if
said it, the way me and you knew was discussing it, I was saying the two women and the man. It ain't gonna be no situation where the man going from one room to the other. They're doing everything together. They watch
right? And
movies
that's what I'm
together.
saying. Why
That's
can't it be the same way with a man?
it can, but it's not going to be. Those men are not going to be heterosexual. Those men are going to be bi. That's
So
the
then
only
that
way
means
I
the
can see
women
it
are
work.
going to be lesbians then.
Didn't I just say that? You don't listen.
Nah, I wouldn't do
It,
that.
it, would, it would it would be a situation where two. It would have to be a situation where the only time a woman would be down for something like that if the woman if a woman has a fetish to be with a woman also and being with a man. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say the woman can have two husbands. I'm just saying if it does go down like that, 9 times out of 10, them dudes are bi. They're not heterosexual. Just like a female, most females that are strictly deeply are not going to be down with sharing a bedroom with another woman.
Facts.
Now, do you understand what your big bro trying to tell you?
You was burnt out.
Man,
I was just asking the question because the way it sounded, you said is nothing wrong with it, and then when I threw the men part in it, it seemed like it became a little struggle. Like hell, to because you're a straight up 10,000% man. Like hell, no, you couldn't even fathom the thought. So that's what I was like. Wait a minute, he can't fathom the thought, but he can fathom the thought with two women, and I was like, wait a minute, something wrong here.
well, you gotta look at it like this. The only places, the only countries that don't allow that, the only countries that don't allow that is the countries over here in the Western society. They've
Good.
been doing it for centuries over there in Europe and over in the Middle East and Africa and over in Asia. They've been doing it for centuries. It's a Western ideology that you only confine yourself to one man and one woman. So if
Well,
that
that's what
is,
the Bible says.
huh?
That's what the Bible says.
The
Let a
Bible
man have one
says,
wife and one
you,
husband.
you know what? Let me tell you something about the Bible, okay? You got to look
Oh,
at
there
the
you
source
go.
and the people. Oh, okay, I don't put too much stock in what the Bible says because the Bible also promotes slavery. The Bible promotes misogyny. The Bible promotes a lot of things that I disagree with. Now
Okay.
you talking to a brother that grew up in the church. You talking to somebody
Same here.
Wednesday nights Bible study,
Man,
Friday night service, Saturday morning choir practice, Sunday morning Sunday school. Hell, when I turned 14, I
that's
became
it.
a
That's
youth
all.
teacher, and I was teaching the little children Sunday school.
That's all. How many days? Man, you
I
better
know
try
about it.
every
I went to
day.
church. I used to go to church 4, 5 days out the week. I
There
grew
you go. I
up
used to
in the
go
church.
5 days out of the week and 2 days on the weekend. My grandmother was very active. I hated it. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, don't put too much stock in. That's why a lot of these Bible thumpers, these people that be going around quoting scriptures and stuff, they one in out the boom boom bang. Because a lot of them people don't know they know the words, but they don't understand the meaning.
They make up their own
Yeah,
interpretation.
yeah.
Exactly.
I get what
They
you,
sit and
I
try
agree with
to
I get what
us
you
look
saying.
good.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying, but still, it's just a guideline, and you do with the guideline what you want with
Western
it.
Western ideology. Every other corner in the world allows it, but the
And I know one thing
but
for
the Western
sure, and one thing for certain, I wouldn't put up with it. I wouldn't give a damn if it was law. How could you? And you know what? I heard a guy said I couldn't deal with two women at the same time because you probably got one that is catty and the other one. Let's say you have two women and one has a higher drive than the other, then there's going to be some jealousy and some tension,
that's
and
why I say
you may spend more time with the one that has a higher drive.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's not for everybody, but there are some couples. There are some three-way couples that do it and get along with it, and they've been doing it for years. They just, you know, excuse me, they just can't make it legal. They can't marry one another. So they live
Go
together.
to Utah. You can go to
Yeah,
Utah.
yeah, well, who want to, ain't nothing to do in Utah. Too many people want to go know Utah. But I think,
It
but I
worked
think,
out.
I think some states allow you to have more than one partner, more than one life partner.
Utah.
No, that's more than one husband or wife. I'm talking about life partner. You know the new thing now, where if you don't want to get married, you can just go be life partners.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, they allow cheating, is what you mean, because that's cheating if you're with more than one person.
That's okay. Yeah, you ain't heard. You ain't listening.
No, 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 no. I'm saying they allow cheating if that's okay with them in that state, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the person is cheating because they're actually giving each other, they're saying, yeah,
They're
go ahead. You
sharing
can,
love. They're sharing
yeah, you're
love.
sharing each other, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in that state, they're okay with cheating if it's okay for them to have more than one person in their bedroom, is what I'm saying. I'm not
That
saying the
ain't
person
cheating.
in
That
itself.
ain't cheating. You can't dress it up as cheating. No, I can't allow you to do that. If they all are aware and they are in the same house and
No, no,
sharing
no,
love
no.
with one another, that is not cheating.
No, 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 no. Okay. What I'm saying is cheating. I'm saying that they're allowing people to have more than one person in the household two women and a man, two men and a woman, 10 men and one woman, 10 women and one
That's
man,
nasty.
whatever.
I don't
It
co-sign.
is nasty. It's very nasty. It is disgusting. But I'm saying they allow it. If they're okay with it, then that means that they're okay with cheating. But I'm not saying that the person is cheating because they actually gave each other permission to be with other people besides themselves, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're cheating. I'm saying that state is okay with it. They allow it. That means that it's hey, it's in the paperwork. That's what I'm talking about.
The way I look at it is they're allowing you to have two life partners if you are responsible enough to do it the right way and take
Mhm.
care of those two women, put them
Mhm.
under the same roof, no
Mhm.
secrets amongst anyone. You all live together, you all lay down together, you sleep together, you watch movies together, you go out to eat together, you go to church and together, you doing everything together, no secrets. That's what I
Right.
mean by doing it the responsible way and the right way. That's the right way. And I feel like
Right.
if it's done that way, I don't feel like anything's wrong with it. Me personally. Now a lot of
It's
people may
still
disagree with
nasty.
me. No, I don't want no two wives, man. I'm content with one. I don't want no two wives. But I will say this though, there is. Now I'm not saying everybody. This ain't for everybody. Before you go crazy. All right.
I'm not gonna do that. I
Let,
promise I won't do that.
just let me say this. Let me say this. And some people say, no, Armando, that ain't true. No, they lying. Okay. But there
Mhm.
is a possibility. There is a strong possibility that a person can be in love with two people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right then. Okay
No,
then.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
That's true. I agree.
Okay.
That's true.
Thank you.
But the
Thank
type
you.
of love that they have for one person is different than the other. It's not going to be the identical same kind of love. It's a different type of love.
Hmm.
It's not going to be the same because as far as I'm concerned, when I love the way I love my mom, I love my dad in a different way because he's my dad, but I love my mom a different way. That's the type of love is what I'm saying. So there's two different types of love. There's yeah.
Man, I love. Let me tell you something.
No,
I
I love
love.
my parents the same. No, 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 no. I'm not saying it's not the same. I'm saying it's the same. I love my parents the same, but there's two types of love. I have the mom who carried me for 9 months, and I have the man who gave my mom the load. I don't know how to put it, but you know what I mean. The swimmers, okay, the swimmers.
Bust
So
it wide open. No,
I
so it's a different it's the same love. Like I love my mom and dad. I would do anything for them. I'd go to jail for them. I would do the same for both of them, but it's a different type of
I ain't
love
going
is
to
what I'm
jail for
saying.
my mama. You can forget
look,
that.
look. Let me tell you. I ain't going to
You
jail.
may not, but I'm saying
I ain't
me,
going.
myself and I. It's a
If
different type
I
of love. It is.
It's like I don't know about you, but it's like this. If I'm in a situation where, okay, if my parents are in a burning car, and I'm gonna do everything in my damn power to save both of them. I've heard people
Yes.
ask that question. So if your parent in the burning car, who you gonna pull out first? Your mom or your daddy?
try to get
I'm
them
gonna do.
both.
Both.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
everything in
both.
my power to get both of them out of that
Of
burning
course.
car.
Of
Because
course, both.
it
Of
took both
course.
of them. Both of them are responsible for you being here. All right. Yeah,
Right.
you came out your mama womb and she carried you for 9 months. But
Right.
you didn't that egg didn't get up in the sperm didn't get up in her by itself. Okay, your pops had to shoot you
Yes.
up
The
in your mama.
swimmers.
See,
Yes, the swimmers.
this is where a lot of people get it twisted at. All right.
Yes.
You were swimming in your pop's sex years before you entered your mom's womb. Just remember that.
Okay, that's fine. But like I said, I love my parents
Just
the same.
remember
I would say
that.
I would say both of them. I like I said, I love my parents the same as far as love, as in they're my parents. But I love them in different ways. I cannot sit here and tell you that I love my parents the identical way because I have a different type of love for my mom than I do with my dad. As far as I don't know how to explain it, but It's not that I don't have a problem with either one of them. It's just that's how I feel. This is just the way God made me. There's certain people, like with friends, like right now, together and somebody else, I might have more love for her as a sister,
Yeah,
as even though
I
she's
mean,
just
that's
a mother.
different.
No, listen to what I'm saying now. I'm talking about friends. I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about friends. I'm talking
Hmm.
about friends. Now,
Hmm.
see, together, I just met not that long ago. But if I had a friend from 10 years ago, but together and I click a lot more than me and that 10 years ago friend, together is going to be the sister that I love more as from another mother, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Right.
it just depends. Like I said, my mom carried me for 9 months. Yes, my dad was the one that donated the swimmers. He's the one who gave up the swimmers. I'm just saying, but I don't know any other way to put it. So it's a different type. But I love my parents the same. And yes, I would definitely uh take my own, my I would let my life go for for my parents, of course. Yes.
New
Like if
York,
I
just
if
call
I'm
her
about
you
to
knew.
drown, huh?
He said, New York said, what else can we call you knew? I want to dress you better. I said, you knew.
Yeah, just say
Mhm.
you knew or UK. UK is fine. A lot of people say UK. It's fine. But do you understand what I'm saying? It's nothing to do with I love one or the other less. It's just a type. I
I,
can't explain it together. I can't. That's
I,
more
No,
than
I'm laughing at Cash. It'll never happen.
hey, Rock.
It would never. Never.
I'm so done.
I'll go carve a cucumber out of a tree before I mess with you.
that's crazy.
I cannot with y'all.
Yeah,
I can't
crazy.
with y'all. I
That's
can't with
crazy.
y'all.
Salute to you, Red
And
Rock.
I'm putting it
Salute to you.
lightly. Huh?
I'll tell you, Red Rock. Salute to him.
Salute, Red
Oh
Rock.
my
Hey,
God.
brother.
But you do understand what I'm saying though, right, Armando? Do you do understand what I'm saying?
I kind of
That
sort of.
kind of sort of. Yes, I can't explain it any other way than how I feel.
I love both of my parents because I wouldn't be here if it
Hey
wasn't for
young.
them. It took
Yeah,
a team. Is it? They
right.
come as a team. They're a package deal. They're a
Right.
package deal.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
Unless
saying.
unless one does some effed up crap to you or abandon you, then I can
Hmm.
understand feeling that way. But if they were both there throughout the duration of your life,
Hmm.
um,
I'm still pulling them both out. They made me.
yeah.
I'm still pulling them both out, regardless. Just count it as though I saved your AWS. Ain't nobody getting married up here. Hey, young Riaz, we not getting married. You lying. You are lying. The truth ain't in you. Don't be trying to get no YouTube hookup. That ain't gonna work. You got to go through my brother.
Salute to, salute to you, Riaz. Salute to you, Riaz. But like I was saying, you know, uh, to with there's nothing wrong with sharing love. Sharing love
Nope.
the right way, doing it the right way. When the three of y'all are being a family and keeping it in it
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
and sharing
Mm-mm.
love, ain't nothing wrong with
Well,
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Western
it ain't for us.
society, Western society got made up that rule of confining you to one person for the rest of your life.
It
But
doesn't
Okay.
matter.
every,
I'm not.
every
I'm not the
all over
one.
three corners of the world, they've allowed it for centuries.
Oh well, then you go to the other part of the country because I'm staying right here.
No, I'm good with man. All like
I
one
know
woman.
you good with
I'm good
yours,
with
but it's still nasty
no.
because it's gonna be some tension. It's gonna be some problems because women will say, "Oh, I can deal with it," and then you'll have one trying to undermine the other one, and it'll be a big old problem. And then when he say, "Okay, if you don't get it together, I'm leaving," now because you feel like you in love with this person, you're settling. So ain't no, thank you.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. I don't know. No, thank you. It's all goody in the hoodie. No, thank you.
So, I have a question. Okay, so basically, when you're saying like a one woman, I mean, two women sharing the one man, I feel like it's going to be, if it's not a problem right now, it will be in the long run. Just think about
That's
it.
what I
Because
was
not
saying.
Listen, that's
one
what I
night, look,
feel.
listen to what I'm about to say. I know you're about to say the vet. I know, because I'm the vet person. I am the vet. I'm the vet of
Nah,
of
that
the
ain't what I was about to
world.
say. That ain't that what I'm saying. Y'all don't let me
Let
finish
him
up.
say
That
what he
ain't what
gonna say,
I was
sis.
Go ahead.
no
Go
that.
ahead.
Go,
Go ahead.
Mondo.
Go on.
What I was
Go on.
trying to say is it ain't for everybody. If you are territorial and you don't like to share, or if you the type of person you're insecure and you don't want to be competing with no other woman, or you don't
Hmm.
want another woman in your space, don't do
Hmm.
it.
Okay.
Right.
Don't do it.
But
Don't
now
do
let
it.
me say what I'm about to say.
Go
I
ahead.
got what you're saying. I understand that you have to vet them and you do have to say, okay, I hope, that you guys are going to be able to not get jealous and be, insecure and this and this. Okay, fine. Good, 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 good. But things happen in the long run. Later on down the future, you might have one who ends up maybe sick and he can't give her the same attention. So she's going to feel like she's being treated differently because of that fact. Or wait a minute, or he might treat the sick one better than he treats the one that's not sick because she needs more attention because she's an ill person. She's sick. She's got, issues going on. So what are you going to do? You're going to like what? So there is going to be somewhere or another, there is going to be an issue. I'm not saying right away, but down the line, they might switch out. They
You
might
knew.
switch out.
You knew.
Or
You knew.
or
You knew. Hold
Or
on,
you
hold on,
can
hold,
have.
hold on, hold on together. You knew.
you knew.
You do know that can happen when a one-on-one situation and a one-on-one marriage.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's just say you are in the height of your sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
You and your husband, y'all are married, but I mean, let's just keep it real. Some people have high sex drives. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
like it, you enjoy it. The man piping you down, then all of a sudden, God forbid, something happens, and he's not able to pipe you down like that. Health wise, he starts having high blood pressure. He has to take medication. He's not able to get up like he used to.
Okay.
The Twizzard ain't working like it used to.
Okay.
So, but you still hot bothered and you coochie getting wet and you have those
I
urges.
cannot with
You have an
this one
itch
here.
that needs to be scratched and he ain't able to scratch it like he used to.
I swear to God, I cannot with you right now.
But see, you knew the
What are you
problem
gonna
is
do
this.
then? Huh?
The prob the
I might have
problem
to
is
scratch
this.
you with a rose.
You knew the
That
problem
sounds
is
good.
we know
That
that
sounds
Mondo.
good. But in real life, you know you capping.
No, you
You
can get a
know you
rose.
capping.
That rose does wonders. I heard.
All right. So let it
I
be
heard
a
that
rainy
too.
night. Hold on now. Let it be a rainy night, stormy rainy night. You horny as F. And you reach over there in that drawer, you grab that rose, and 20 minutes into it, right when you getting ready to climax, ding, the battery goes dead.
You better have more batteries on the side of your bed.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning and ain't no store in sight open.
Okay, so you don't know about my stock on batteries.
No. You ain't got no. You add to the story. You ain't got no more battery. You don't ran out of batteries. You don't ran out of batteries. You couldn't get to the store to get it to re up on battery.
No, I'm just kidding about that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding
Okay,
about
can I
that.
say something now?
Yes, now you can.
You knew
Go ahead.
when
Yes.
we are on live with Mondo,
Hmm.
we are entering the Terror Dome,
The
Armando
Twilight Zone.
Black.
This
We
ain't no
are
tail dome,
entering.
man. It's a
Hold
real
on, hold
live.
on, hold on. We're entering the truth zone. We're entering him saying what's on his mind zone. We're
Hmm.
entering him not biting his word zone. Okay,
Hmm.
so don't
Hmm.
be surprised what comes out of his mouth.
I
You
know.
got to
I
take
don't
it.
True.
anymore.
You've been knowing that
Leave me
forever,
alone too long.
forever.
True. That has happened to a lot of women. Come on, they reach over there in that drawer, they
Well,
horny,
you know
wet.
what?
They
I'm
reach over
about
there
to
in that
join.
drawer,
I'm about to
grab
join.
it, grab it, and they get
I'm about to join
in the
Armando.
middle of it, the battery go dead. That thing ain't running no more. What you gonna do?
Well, he better get
Oh,
the
it's
licking.
just,
He better get the licking or something.
He done
oh
took
my
the
Or you
God.
medication. He
better
done
go
went to
buy you
sleep.
a multi-pack of batteries.
He done took his
Ooh.
medication. That medication done put him to sleep. He can't do
Oh,
nothing.
I'm about to be taking pictures from the jailhouse because he gonna do something.
No,
Yeah,
I can't with
Diddy
her
1.0.
either.
Look,
he
Diddy,
gone.
No.
Diddy 1.0.
Mm-mm. I can't with either one of them.
I'll get him a Niagara before he go to sleep.
And that's gonna and you gonna be burying him. You gonna be burying him in a couple of days because that right there don't mix with the blood pressure medication. The speed is harder. See,
At
I'm ready.
least
Look,
he'll
I'm
cry
ready.
with a
Anything you
bang.
throw at me, I'm ready for it. Come on now.
I can't
At
with you
least,
together. I cannot
at
with you
least
right
look.
now.
At least he'll go out with a. By the time I finish helping him, it'll go down.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. I cannot with you. You're giving me a migraine. I'm laughing so hard. I'm getting a headache for real. I'm not kidding. Oh my God. That's too much.
Cash said, "Get a room."
I
Look, this
cannot.
is family. We do this all the time. We are not rap tight, and Armando is the ringleader.
Oh
All
my
right,
God. Hey, at it again. You want to come up?
Hey,
Because
and
this is too much.
you knew we in the second hour. I'm ready for that
Oh
second
yeah.
question.
Oh.
I'm ready for that second question.
Together. I've been warned. I've been warned. Go
if you've
ahead.
been warned, I'm warned too.
Okay, so you guys, Armando has a whole nother something to talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that one now. Hold on, I gotta cough
Let's
this
do
out.
it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm waiting on you. Ask the question. Throw it. You got to throw it at me now. You got to throw the alley.
Oh, Jesus Christ, have mercy. Help me, Lord Jesus. Forgive me for that for what I'm about to say and ask.
Go ahead.
All righty. Monogamy. I mean, not in monogamy. I'm sorry. What was that word again? I can't think right now. My head hurts. Hold on. Uh,
Celibacy.
Celibacy. Thank you. The word was in there. It just wouldn't come out. My head hurts. Celibacy. Okay. So do you agree with celibacy in a relationship?
You number one, you can't be celibate in a relationship. That you ain't asking the question right. Celibacy, is it a good idea or is it a bad?
Is it a good idea? Sorry.
Is
Is
it
it
a
a
good
good
idea
idea?
or not? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you
It
agree with
depends.
celibacy? Yes or no? It just
It
depends. Exactly.
depends.
okay.
It
Yeah.
depends if
I'm gonna
that
let you
person
go
agrees
together.
with
I'm
it.
gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna get in and land the plane. You go first.
Okay,
Oh,
it depends on the person that you're dealing with. If you
oh
find a person that is already active and you want to be celibate, then that's not a good match. So you have to find somebody like-minded. So I think that it's a good idea if you find the like-minded person. It's a bad idea if you have a person that is not willing to be celibate. That's all, Mondo.
okay. So Cash wants to know in term of what?
Okay, let me go ahead and give class first, and then I'll take some questions from the
Oh my God, he gonna hurt us.
being with a person in the medical field has its advantages. All right, so this was a
Mhm.
shock to my system when this was told to me. All right, so celibacy. It sounds like the cool thing, and a lot of people, you got some people that are wearing that with a badge, but they have no idea that the damage that they're doing and the damage that it causes health wise. Listen to me real good. And I'm going to start with the men. That is not a good idea for a man to be celibate, especially a young man. All right,
Mm-hmm.
it can affect you mentally,
Mm-hmm.
and it also can put you on a one-way fast track to prostate cancer.
Mm.
It can also cause ED, but when you do eventually meet that woman,
Mm-hmm.
and it could cause shrinkage. That old term, if you ain't using it, you will lose it. That is
Mm-hmm.
for a man.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, that's why I'm saying it's very important for young men to not let that sap build up in your sex. You need to release. It's healthy. It's good for your heart.
Mm.
It is not healthy for a man to be going a long time without sex.
Can you
That will
slam it in the door? Would that help?
cause, that will that will cause problems down there in the long run.
Can you slam it in the door? Will it help?
Huh?
Can you
You
slam it in the door?
you into some pain crap. No, man, slamming that in no door.
She into the S&M.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you break more
I'm
than
kidding.
head, boys. Y'all be in
No,
there
somebody.
chained up.
No, no. Oh, heck no, no, no. The reason why I said that, like years and years and years ago, somebody told me something about that. And I was like, do what?
Every day, every day, go Google it. And as a matter of fact, there are some videos on YouTube
Mhm.
that you Google it. Is it a good idea for a man
I
to go
actually heard
without
that.
sex for a long time? That
No,
is
I heard that. I actually heard that it's not
and
a good thing for
and
women or men.
and you can also research this. All right,
Hmm.
most men. Why do you think men in the pen, men in prison, nut up? They quick to shank people and quick to they get in there and turn into animals because they're
Hmm.
locked up for many years because they're not having
Hmm.
sex on a regular.
Hmm.
Most men that turn out to be perverts, grapers, and predators and serial killers, those are usually men that are pariahs, that are always off to themselves, that can't pull women, that don't know how to pull women, that don't date women. And so if they don't know how to pull women, they're not dating women, they're not having sex. And it's effing
Hmm.
with them mentally.
Hmm.
Man not having sex, a man not releasing the sap out of his nuts, that can mess with him mentally and health wise. You
I've
get up,
heard.
you
I've
get up
heard of
in
that.
your 50s, you get up in your 50s, ED, shrinkage, and your prostate.
Yeah.
You will have
Uh,
prostate issues.
I never heard that before.
I've
Yes, ma'am.
actually heard. I've
Yes, ma'am.
actually heard that.
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard that it can cause a shrinkage in testosterone levels.
Hmm.
And it can put you on a one way fast track to prostate cancer as well.
Hmm. Mm, mm,
I
mm.
never heard
Very.
that.
Why do you think married men are the most healthiest men? Married men are usually more healthier than single men.
I heard that too. New York. Look what New York put it. Oh Lord, it went up. Hold on. Can you see what New York said? Hold on.
You got to pin it.
He said
I
that's why
am.
playing the skin flute helps.
No, 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 no. The
That,
master.
that's not the same. That's not the same. You can do damage to certain things doing that. On
Uh,
that now that it helps. It's better than not doing anything. That's for damn sure. It's
yeah,
better
it's
than
called
not
getting
doing
backed up.
anything.
Yeah, you don't want to get backed up.
Mhm.
It's just like when when you're hungry and they tell you to eat a Snicker, so that way you're not hungry. Well, that's basically what you need to do when
Young
you're
Riaz said
backed up.
25 years old is the age that he will consider marriage.
Yeah, he's actually the big V, at least from what we're being told from him.
Only thing I can do, only thing I tell them is Google it, brother. See, a lot of people think that's a cool thing. They think that's, oh, I'm gonna be celibate. That's not healthy for a man or a woman.
Mm. Okay, now
Messing with a
with a
woman
woman.
mentally. It can mess with a woman mentally.
Okay,
She becomes very grouchy. Person that she just she just she's not a friendly person. It messes her
hold
with
on.
her mentally.
Okay, hold on one second. New York, can you please put corn in place of the P? Because it won't. It's not going to show it because I actually have it blocked. At least it's supposed to be blocked. So you
Girl,
got to put corn in place of the P.
you got
Go ahead.
everything. Ain't no telling what all you got blocked in.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff
I
blocked,
know you
blocked,
do.
blackety black.
Wow, wow, wow. Never
Oh no,
heard
no,
of
no, no.
that.
I'm not saying you're not telling the truth, Riaz. I don't know you personally. I'm just going by what you're saying is what I'm
I
saying.
I can believe it. It's a believe it or
Yeah,
not, it's a lot of people that spend a lot of time on YouTube that are absent and celibate.
yes.
They're not
Yeah.
doing anything, and I'm here to tell you, please Google and do some
Cash,
research
you
on that.
leaving
If
us?
you think that's a good thing, you think that's a cool thing, you think that you can live a long, healthy life by being abstinent and celibate, and you are sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Your
Cash, you
celibate
leaving?
is going to cause some effects later on down the line. And when you do meet a woman and get with a woman, it's going to mess with you. It's going to
Yeah.
come back to hunt you.
Uh, Cash, are you leaving? Okay, so go ahead and tell us what the women health issues come from behind that, because I've heard of some stuff as well. I've heard of
Mental
dryness and all that too.
dryness and cervical issues. It could cause cervical issues as well,
Mm-hmm.
and dryness. But the main thing is it will mess with a woman mentally. She will
Mm,
be irritable, uh, always grouchy, always confrontational. Just she would those women, most women that are not having sex, they don't
mm-hmm.
have many friends. They don't have many
Mm,
friends because they're always uptight and angry and confrontational.
mm.
Hmm.
And road ragers.
Hmm. People, let me tell you something. Listen to me real good. People that are getting it
Together,
on
and I've been on the phone together while we were having road rage. Go ahead.
you can tell. Listen. You can tell the difference between people that are getting it on the regular from the
Hmm.
people that they're with and the people that
Hmm.
ain't getting nothing. That ain't getting that at
Yeah.
all. See, prime example. You see how laid back my two sisters are up here on this panel. See how laid back and cool they are. The
Mm.
whole time been up here for an hour. They are cool and laid back they are. You can tell they're getting it on the regular. You know what I'm saying? See how cool and laid back I am. Every time I hit the panel, you can tell I'm getting on the regular. That's healthy.
Yeah.
You can live a long. See, when you releasing, you happy. You're laid back. It balances you. And when you are balanced, you have a balanced lifestyle. Guess what? You will live a long life, a long, healthy life.
New York stupid.
I like him. He's funny. Oh my God. New York, you
Oh
want to
my,
come up? You want to come up here, New York? You got a lot to say. You got a lot to
oh my God.
say.
New York is a fool. He's
I
the
know,
same
right?
women that skipped the supermarket line to tell you they was first. They was there
Exactly.
first.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, New York. Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God.
And,
You want to
and,
come up,
and,
New York?
and them same women that will roll the cart up on your heel
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh
the crowded
man.
grocery store. Don't go, man. Don't go to no grocery store the day before Easter or 2 days, 3 days before Thanksgiving. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. That is funny. So your opinion
Well,
is that it's not a good idea to be
It ain't my
celibate.
opinion. That's a medical fact, baby. Google it.
I've never seen it.
Google
Out
it.
of all the medical
I'm
books I done read,
telling you, Google it. It is real. It is damn real. I'm telling you, it is real. Know what I'm talking about. She done heard this before.
I
she
heard
know,
it.
she
I've
knows.
actually heard it. I've
Google.
actually heard a lot of that.
You can do all the
There's a
Googling you
YouTuber,
want.
there's a YouTuber that tells you about that stuff. And she
Yes,
also
ma'am.
tells you
Yes, ma'am.
women are not supposed to use fragrance soaps in the area, south area. You're not supposed to use fragrant soaps. You're supposed to use non-fragrant because that's why a lot of women have issues with that, the yeast. Ada, do you want to come up? Yeah, definitely. You want to use, even if you want bubble bath, go get you unscented bubble bath and you good to go. Yep.
You need to get some pipe. Then you good to go. I'm
That's
just saying.
different.
It is.
That's different.
It is. I'm trying to tell you that celibate crap is not healthy. It is not.
Oh,
It
I
is
believe that's not
mentally
healthy, but
or
I'm
physically.
saying, I'm
Mentally
talking
or
about,
physically.
right. I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing in any manner because there's this lady, like, I need to find her. She's on YouTube and she talks about these things. She talks about
Mhm.
getting
She's
dry
a
and all that.
doctor. She's a doctor
Huh?
too. She's a
Yeah,
doctor.
she probably is the doctor because she talks about all that stuff. Like, she talks deep into it. She's going to tell you how to do certain things women are supposed to be doing. And she definitely lets you know, do not use any type of fragrance down south. It is the worst thing to do.
Hmm.
You see what, look what Added Again said in the chat.
Hey, all like I said, it sounds good, but I'm telling you, it affects women, men, health wise, shrinkage, ED, and prostate issues. Women, mental, it works on women mentally. It works on women mentally.
She said, I'm good.
You
You
know,
want to come up at it again?
put it
Explain
like
to us
this.
how
Put
good
it
you
like
are.
this. Why do you think a lot of women, like, after they become widows, let's say if they lost their husband in their 50s, and then by
Mm.
the time they get in their mid 60s, they end up passing away from what's the one, schizo,
Schizophrenia?
yeah.
Mm.
you can't get schizophrenia from not having sex.
It's the other one. It's the other one that is the not
Like
Alzheimer's, but what's the other one?
Not
dementia.
what?
Dementia. Dementia. A lot of old women that live to be old, they die from dementia because they ain't doing nothing. You ain't got to look. Google
Mm-mm.
it. Google it.
Well, we know Cher gonna
Google,
live a
Google it.
long time. She
You
got
know,
herself a young
you got
tenderoni.
screen share. Google it live on the air for everybody. They think I'm playing. Google it. See, people don't believe fat meat greasy. Keep on with that
Something wrong
celibacy
with
crap, thinking it's cool.
something
It
wrong
is.
with my brother.
It is not. It is
I'm
not.
just
It's not
saying.
a cool thing. You are putting wear and tear on your body health wise by not doing that.
Bro,
I'm telling
bro, you tripping.
you. Okay. All right.
There's a plenty of people out here celibate, and when they finally get a hold of somebody, they tear them up.
Yeah, that's what they telling
Mm.
you. That's what they telling you. If they men, that's what they telling you. Okay. That's what they telling you.
At It Again or New York, if
They had
y'all want
30
to come
minutes
up,
to
or
get
both of y'all
hard.
can come up. Yeah, we got 30 minutes to be in and out of here.
You got what?
I got 30 more minutes on here before they tell me, get off. I got the free emooks. Emooks.
Yo, kid dog is
Saving herself for
smoking.
her husband. Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nah, I admire that. Ain't nothing wrong with
This is not a part of the show, but sis, I had a dream that you sent me a thing of cooked chitlins and you put it on dry ice.
The girl talking about
Did
some
I?
shit over.
She trying to give me a hint to send her to send her something. You think you
No,
slick? You think you slick?
that was smooth, wasn't it though?
Yeah, that was smooth, but exactly. Yeah, I caught it. I caught that. I caught that. I caught that.
Oh
It's
Lord
it's
have
cool.
mercy.
It's cool. You know, like with the free, it kind of gives you a little couple of glitches here and there, but it's cool. It's cool.
Right,
I mean,
right.
the paid version, Armando has, so he could probably tell you a little more on as far as like how he likes it because he pays for his. But me, I'm not paying for it because I don't get paid on YouTube. Until I get paid on YouTube or somebody sends me a Chizette, I'm not doing any paying on anything. I've
Oh,
already
you pay
paid
for this
for it.
version, Mondo?
Hmm.
You pay for this version?
Now the version I got more features. But I tell you
Yeah, he
this,
has
I tell you
a
what,
lot.
I'm loving Emuts way more than StreamYard.
Yeah,
Emuts.
it's
It
cool.
don't seem like it freezes either.
No, it
No, it
don't.
doesn't. No,
Emuts got it going.
StreamYard. Yeah,
StreamYard,
StreamYard tripping. Do you
they
know?
tripping,
Did you guys?
charging all that money and got folks glitching and getting what they getting
They got too much glitching going on.
yeah.
They do.
Cameras,
As a matter of
folks
fact,
getting
did you
camera
guys?
slip ups.
Yeah. Did you, oh heck yeah. Oh yeah. When I was sick. Oh, when I was sick, it did me. So I'm glad nobody caught it.
Man, wasn't
But
never
I was real not. I was not
wasn't
feeling good.
nothing
Remember
wrong.
when
You
I
a
was
nice
really
looking
sick?
woman, man. Wasn't a damn thing wrong with you.
I know, but I was sick. I wasn't feeling well. When you don't feel well, you look a hot mess. Your hair be all over the place. You don't care if your hair, you brush your hair or not. Like I brushed it in the morning, but by the time that evening came, when I was sick as a dog like that, I was like, my hair was like, meow. But anyway, basically, StreamYard. Now, when you go back after you haven't been on there for a minute, they send you a research thing. So they tell you, can you answer some questions for us? And
Mm,
until you answer the questions, they won't even let you go into the StreamYard.
mm-mm.
So they're asking you, how could we get better? Mother effer, stop messing around and glitching. That's what you need to damn do. Stop
Riaz,
glitching.
Riaz in the backstage.
Oh, I'm sorry, Riaz. Sorry. I'm looking up at the stage. I should be looking
Hey,
down.
what
I'm
up?
sorry. What up though? What up? What
What's
up?
Hey, I'm
going
gonna drop
on,
down.
Lee?
Come
I'm
up here,
dropping
New
down.
York. 21
Sis,
questions, feds. Huh?
I'm dropping down.
Are you sure?
Hmm.
Okay, mama. I know you gotta go get your little boy
Gotta
pretty
go.
soon. My
Yeah.
baby boy.
Yeah, I gotta get your baby.
I know. Tell
Tell
my
baby
baby I
whoop
say
I
hello, give
said,
him pussy. Oh.
I will. I will.
You want to come up? Bring it. Come on up to get New York. Come on up here. You can bring 12 people on eMux, you guys. It's not like StreamYard with their little 10 mess or 6 if you don't pay anything. It's not like that. eMux will let you put 12 up on the stage. And I'm not going to be on here, but 30 more, like not even 30 minutes. Literally, it's going to be 32 minutes to go. Come on up. Come on up. But you got to let me know it's you because if you coming up here with the BS, I'm about to drop you like a hot cake, okay? Oh, Lord, he done fell off.
He probably in the
Armando,
bed.
you schooled us today. You did. I mean, I knew a little bit about it, but you gave me a little more information than I knew about.
Yeah, I hear you. I know you Google when you got quiet. You go. Let me see if he know what he talking about. You Google. Hey, look. But one
You
thing
Oh, what up?
about
Sorry,
me,
I had to refresh because I couldn't hear anything, so it's all good now.
and you know this man. He must sounds like a, I know, right? A commercial. You're
hey,
right. It
one thing
does.
about me, I ain't finna, salute to you, Rocco.
Yeah,
You don't say shit,
Rocco,
bro.
how's it going? Thank you for coming through. And if you're not
Hey,
sub to me, please sub because I be having Armando up here. We be having some nice little chats.
mhm.
Together be up here. Yup. D Truth. Renrock need to come back up. I don't know what's going on with him. He ain't back in I don't know how long. I'm gonna have to get on him.
Mm, okay. I mean, look, I get you on that though. I get it though. I actually researched what you just said though, and that is true though. The only reason I just kept mine though is because it's faith reasons though. That's why.
Mhm. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
And
did
you
tell me about
and
that.
Riaz, let me say something, brother. I'm not knocking that, and I commend you on that, brother. You saving yourself for your queen, your beautiful queen
Hmm.
that uh that God is gonna bless you with one day. I respect that, brother. I really do.
I do. I
I
get you on that though. That's
oh,
just my reason though. I understand what you're trying to say. It is, yeah, it can be dangerous though. Yeah, it can be. I get you on that though. Makes sense though. But I probably might think about that when I'm actually married someday. I probably think about it that way. I
mm,
get you on what you're trying to say.
oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
brother. I respect that, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
because to me, though, like basically doing it before marriage. If people want to do it, that's up to you. But for me, it's because I don't want to soul tie myself. Because when you and the person have some kind of intimate bond as well, it's kind of like your souls are being tied together. So then later on, when you move on from each other, like basically that energy, wherever you feel, she'll feel too, though, because you're tied together like this. And
Mhm.
that's just what I feel to me. So that's why, it's not just for my sake, it's also for the person who I marry's sake though. So basically it's not just for self-respect for me, it's also for the person as well. So I'm not just doing it for the person, I'm doing it for my own good, you know?
Mhm. I agree.
I feel you, brother.
I
Most
mean,
definitely.
if you've never had it, like how could you miss something you've never had anyway? So you know what I mean about that.
Yeah.
Just
The only thing I've ever done though before is basic. I have expressed my feelings to a girl. I've complimented and I flirted with her when I was a teenager. Yeah, I've done that though, but I've never dated though. Like I drew
Mhm.
the line when it came to dating, but I didn't wait to tell her. I just told her straight from the beginning. But I explained it in a way she understands, because I know that when a girl expresses her feelings to you, that I have to be careful what I say because I could hurt her if I say no that way. So I have to, explain it to her in a way she understands.
Mhm.
Because I understand what a girl's feeling is like when she does it. Because I actually commend her for doing it, though. It takes a lot of bravery to actually come up to someone to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
I feel you.
Rocco, you want to come up? You can. I already put it in the chat. It's up to y'all. I'm not going to be on here much longer though. I'm going to be on here for another right at 30 minutes now.
Okay.
So Armando,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything else that we missed?
Any more questions you want to ask me?
Hmm. I had a lot more questions on G-Juice than I have here, huh?
Okay,
um,
okay. It was one question you asked me. You was like, um, okay, no. I had asked you a question. You never gave me a straight answer.
what's up?
Would Do you really believe that a woman would want to be with a virgin male?
I think um, it's like I just said to Reyes. I feel like somebody who has even a woman, I'm just going to say in a woman way because you are asking me as far as for women. I feel like if you haven't done anything, you're not going to miss anything. So you're not going to really look into that, right?
Mhm.
But um, if you've already experienced it, yeah, you would probably need somebody who's on the experienced side. I agree with that. Yes. I mean, unless
Mm-hmm.
you sit there and go, unless you're going to be sitting there writing in your little black book, oh, this is a 0 and this is 1 to 10, 10. You know what I mean?
Because you're gonna have to, you're gonna teach them everything. You're gonna teach them
Right.
everything.
Like
Mm-hmm.
you got one that you're saying, okay, you're a 0, and then you got one that's 1 to 10, you give them a 10. So like you got that black book, right? So you're going to be sitting there going, do I go to the 10 or do I go to that 0? Once you've experienced, you're going to want to go to that 10. You're not going to want to go to no zip. I'm just saying. You don't want to go to 0.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I agree. So I don't have any more questions on this. It would be something I would have to look into, like a part 2, but I can't think of anything else because we had a long discussion yesterday, and I think this is like a part 2 to D Truth's live. Y'all go look at D Truth's live. It was lit yesterday. It was good. Yes, I was late. Okay, I'm sorry. I was late, but I did get up there and I knew what they were talking about, but then it turned into a whole nother situation because it was like it wasn't even what I actually investigated, or if the videos that I saw, it had nothing to do with the videos. It was crazy. It just switched out on me, and I was like, wait a minute, what happened to
You
what you
knew.
sent me? And I looked into, yes.
Penn New York's comment. He said, do you all think it should be allowed for a spouse to get the key to their lover home less than a year? What do you mean the key to their side piece home?
Wait, do y'all think it should be
Man, hell
allowed?
no.
New York, look, I got like 29, not even 29 minutes up here. Get your tail up here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
give
got to come up here and break that down to
Yeah, you
us.
got to break that down because that was a breakdown that I did not get. That's just one of them I did not understand.
You got to
I'm
break
about
that
to
down.
drop it. Come on up here, New York. You probably have an accent, huh? That's why you don't want to come up here. But you got to bring your accent tail up here, though.
He see what I'm trying to is he. Do you think he's referring to like if y'all are engaged and should your fiance have a key to
I
your
know, because I
home?
thought spouse was your wife or your husband. That's what I thought spouse was.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I think it would be. Come on up here, New York. Let's go, New York. It's okay if you come up here with an accent.
Spouse to get the key to their lover home less than a year. Nah, they creeping. They whoever that is, they trying to pimp. they trying to pimp somebody. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hmm.
Yeah. And exactly together. Why? How you going to explain that extra key on your chain? I mean, they gonna be like, wait a minute, where does extra key come from?
That's okay, New York. Just come up here and explain to us what you're trying to say, and then you want to hop down, you can hop down. Just come
Oh,
on up.
okay, so he just cleaned it up. Penny. He said boyfriend and girlfriend. So what he want to know, and this is a good question,
Oh, not this one.
for us to close it out with. Thank you, New York. How soon should let's say? Okay, let's just say another hypothetical, everybody. So I like to use you knew as a hypothetical. Okay. All right.
Always.
So hypothetical. Okay. So say me and you dating. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you own a home.
Mm-hmm.
How soon would you be comfortable of giving me a spare key to your home so I can let myself in and out?
Hmm. In and out.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He want to know the time. He want a timeline. How soon would it be
I
okay?
would say no less than 6 months, but a year. Like after you know that that person is not gonna go in your home and disrespect it in any way, like bringing another female in. Just saying. That's why I would give it between 6 and a year.
6 months. 6 months to a year. That's what
six
you're
months to
saying.
a year, depending on how involved we are with as a boyfriend and girlfriend. Not like, oh, we just met and then like a couple of months we're here and there, we're not even dating, like say, like let's just say we see each other maybe every other day because you work, right? Okay, let's just say you work, so every other day we see each other. I get to know you, I know that you ain't up to no good. Then yeah, I would give you a key within 6 to a year, 6 months to a year. But if we're going like maybe once a week, once every 2 months, twice every 2 months or something like that, then I would probably give you a year before I would get anywhere near a key to be giving you no key. Yeah, trust in 6 months sounds legit. Yes. See, you got to spend time together. You got to get to know the person before you hand off. Not only steal my stuff, but I don't want you to bring your little tool to my house and be doing stuff. I'm just saying, because there's a movie out there, and I wish I remember the name of the movie, but this fool done brought women to this woman's home. It's not even his house. He brought
Why do
her
fools
house.
fall in love? Why do fools fall in love with Lorenz Tate, Halle Berry, Vivica Fox? That's what you're talking about. Why
I
do
think
fools fall
I
in
bet
love?
that's the one. Yeah, I think that is the
Mm-hmm.
one. I think Hallie is in that one, if I remember
Mm-hmm.
correctly. Thanks for having me up. Oh, you're welcome, Riaz. You're welcome. You keep falling off, but you're welcome coming up. Thank you for coming up here. So um, if you have an accent, New York accent, I love to hear. And New York accents are amazing. I love them. Yo, yo, yo. I don't know how to do it, but hey, it is what it is. But so basically, you're gonna have to come up here another time if you don't want to come up today because you said there's like a lot of noise or whatever. But yeah, definitely. I feel like 6 months is the least, or should I say, yeah, the least would be 6 months, and then a year. Like I said, if we're not dating, like depending on how many times a day, how many times a week we're dating, going out. And I don't mean we got to go date as in like go out and spend money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we can go to the park one day, we could go to the beach another day. It's like little dates, right? Just like little simple dates, things to get to know each other. We're not going to be sitting there eating every time we see each other. We're just not going to do that. You might want to go to Starbucks one day and go grab up a fettuccine, not a fettuccine, boy, that's doggone pasta. A frappuccino, right? You're gonna grab a frappuccino, we're gonna chill, gonna get a coffee, you could get an iced tea, whatever it is that you want to get, whatever you like, and we get to know each other like that. I don't mean like you always got to spend money. That's not really a relationship to me. That's almost like somebody who's trying to buy someone's love if they're constantly taking them out and spending money, thinking that that's how you can make a relationship work. That is not how you make a relationship work. A relationship works by communication and trust and loyalty. Period. Do you agree with that or not, Armando?
Yeah, I agree. Um, Depends on the closeness
Look
and
what Together said real quick. She said, my dogs are snoring like they worked all night. She always got something to say.
Mhm.
There you go, New York. Yeah, like that. Something simple. It doesn't have to be expensive. Okay, go ahead, Armando. Didn't mean to cut you off. But Together always got something to say.
What I was saying is, yeah, I agree. Now I think it could be less than 6 months. It depends on the closeness and
Mm,
how close you all have bonded. Could be an emergency situation like a package that was
okay.
delivered and it was raining and the
Hmm.
person you're dating is in the area and you leave the key for them to pick the package up and take it inside, or you're getting some work done and you need
Hmm.
somebody to be there to watch the
Hmm.
contractors, and you may have the person you're dating to be there to let them in and to stay there with them.
Hey, Renegade. Renegade says, screw Olive Garden, Burger King for me. You get on my nerve.
Salute to
But
you,
no,
Renegade.
how's it going? Okay, so what you're saying is if there's an urgency, you're okay with them having a key. In how long though? How long would it be? What's the least amount of time that you've known the person that you would give them a key?
As close to 6 months as possible.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Renegade, you come in here with all your you don't be like, you don't just say hi. You just come in here and you got to throw something in there because you just be in here lurking. What's up with that? Come and say hello. Anyway, and anyway, how are you and the wifey doing? Before I forget to ask. How's wifey and you doing? And how's your health going as well? Because they stay sick. Poor baby, he's always sick. And I know I haven't been coming on here like I always do, but yeah, just got in. Oh, you just got in? And the first thing you're going to say is Burger King? Really? You got to be careful with them doggone fast food places.
Mm.
So we have right at 20 more minutes. Anything you want to talk about other than what we just talked about? Anybody have any questions? How about that? Good on the wife and okay with me. Awesome. Awesome, Renegade. So, yeah, is there any questions that you guys have? Thank you, Riaz.
Any more questions from the chat?
Yeah, the chat. Yeah, do you guys have any questions? If we could answer it, we're going to answer it. If we can't, then we just have to investigate or learn a little about it and be able to answer it at a later date. What we talking about? Celibacy. And what happens when you're celibate?
Or the importance of sowing your oats.
And yes,
When
and
you get
sowing your
married.
oats. Right.
New York crazy. Said Burger King give out 1,000 free Whoppers. Very suspicious.
I had to show that one. Oh yeah, I kind of wonder about that. For real though.
Mm.
And that situation with McDonald's right now, y'all, if y'all have any questions, until you guys have a question, I'm going to talk about this real quick. Y'all got to be careful with McDonald's. They have this thing going on with their burgers. Okay. What they call that double cheeseburger. Oh, you guys. Y'all got to be careful. People are getting sick and they're ending up in the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I
you got to
heard
be
about that.
careful.
The quarter pounders.
Mhm.
It's the quarter pounders.
Yeah, the quarter pounders with cheese. And then you also
Mhm.
have, I don't know if it's like just the cheese or what's causing it, but they got E. coli
That
poisoning.
beef, the whatever that meat is
Yeah,
they're using.
yeah, E. coli. Yep, yep. That's what's going on. Okay, so he said, why is water wet? Why do fools fall in love? And why is it pronounced Arkansas, but spelled Arkansas? I cannot with you. I can't with you right now.
Mm-mm.
That's not even a serious question. But why is water wet? I don't know. I have no idea.
The
I'm not
only
a.
one, the only one that's really that you could actually answer seriously would be
Why do
why
falls
do
in love?
fools fall in love?
Hmm.
Because they don't vet properly,
Right.
uh, and that's usually the men. The men do half-ass vetting, especially if the woman is attractive. Uh,
Hmm.
because men, we get stimulated by what we see. Women get stimulated by conversation.
Yes.
So it's more likely to happen to a man. Um, Lack thereof of vetting, half-ass vetting, and a lot of men they think they be in love, but it's lust. They don't be in love. It's lust.
All right. Do you see what Together said? You're going to answer that one because she always got something to say.
What happens if a man has two women and he can't perform well after dealing with one of the two that has a high sex drive? What among the That's a good question. You mean after they done been together for what 10, 15 years and he comes, that can happen with one woman, but let's just say if it happens with two women, uh, that can be a problem with one or two women. The man health deteriorates and he has a high blood pressure. He has to start taking medication. That's going to affect his performance in the bedroom. High blood pressure medicine affects your blood pressure. Affects your bedroom performance or your performance in the bedroom.
New York said three random questions that just popped in my silly mind. But this is when Renegade's asking. He said, when is a good time in a relationship to get married? When is the best time to get married in a relationship?
When you know you are in love with that person. Here's how you know when you're in love with a person. When you can't go a day without hearing their voice over the phone. When you wake up in the morning, you think about them. When you think about them throughout the day, constantly throughout the day, and you go to bed thinking about them, you know you're in love. You're in
I
love with
agree. Hmm. And another way you
that.
could
And a call, you
love.
can't take that with you can't mix that with high blood pressure medicine. That'll mess you up. Not a good idea.
So basically, look together says shut up. Another way you could find out, I mean, you could basically tell when you're in love is when um, the things that they do don't bother you like a regular person would. So, what's that word? It just ain't coming out, you guys. There's nothing that you could do that would bother that person.
That's not true.
Unconditional. I'm
They'll,
sorry, unconditional love. Unconditional love is what I'm
it,
talking about.
they're not going to tell you. They'll just put up with it. They'll just deal with it. If it's not anything that's threatening to the relation, let's say like if you do
No,
this whole,
simple things. Right,
oh yeah,
simple
simple
things.
thing like if you like
Yeah,
to tap the desk,
yeah.
or if you suck your
Right,
teeth, or if you fart
right.
a lot, or if you burp a lot, the woman, the man, she'll put up with it. She'll just that's just him, and
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah, the simple things. I'm not talking about nothing big. No, I'm talking about unconditional love as in uh like when they snore. If
mm.
you just be like, okay, they can snore.
Snoring, yeah, snoring,
Yeah,
farting,
simple.
burping,
Yeah. Uh Going to the bathroom with the door open, I don't like it, but it is what it is.
I mean, now if you
These three here are going at it in the chat.
if you taking a dump, no, that you could should close the door. But
Yeah.
you taking a piss, you know,
Hmm.
ain't too many, most women ain't gonna complain about this, especially if you working on something.
Emux, you need to get right with your doggone chat for real. Like you can't press this button. Like sometimes you can click on it, sometimes you can't. Look at this one
Mhm.
here. Stop it together. I've been serious besides the key question. Oh my God. Hmm. Yes, New York is funny. That's why I'm trying to get
Mhm.
him to come up here with his New York tale. I don't know if he's from New York. Are you from New York? I've never even asked you that because you have New York Beast on there, but I'm just saying. Don't mean you're from there. It might mean you might like it. I don't know. So we have 12 more minutes, y'all. 12 more minutes. So you guys have any questions? Because Armando, he's got like this big brain in his head that just slurps up everything as he reads on a daily basis. And it's just he'll spit out knowledge. He's like a preacher, but not in church, if you know what I mean. Like he knows everything. Okay, every time you ask him a question, he gonna know the answer. I'm not gonna sit there and say everything, but I'd say 95% he knows everything. And if he doesn't know that last 5%, he gonna learn it and he gonna bring it back and teach y'all. This is what he does. This is what he do. That's what Armando does.
So they in the chat going at it.
I know, right?
To my Beverly Hills and New York.
I don't know why this thing didn't bring it down. I already did that one. Hold on.
Together say I can't stand them by the papa gum. There's a lot of people that can be irritating. Me personally, I don't like humming.
He said, "You thought I was from Beverly Hills?" No, I thought you were from New York. You from the Bronx. Ah, you from the Bronx. Okay. You up in there.
Together, I am not a nerd.
No, 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 no. I don't think he. No, you cannot define him as a nerd. No, no, no. I'm not
I
giving
am
you.
not a
Giving.
nerd.
I'm not titling him with a nerd. He's not a nerd. He just knows every damn thing. He's just a reader, and he slurps. He's like he sucks in knowledge, and he spits it out. That's what he does. He's like I said. He's a preacher, but not in church.
I'm a Renaissance man.
He's a Renaissance man. Okay, so there you go. He's a Renaissance man. Do my last comment. Hold on. What did you? What the heck did you say? You always got something to say too, Renegade. Hold on. Let me bring it in. Hold on. What did you say? Last comment. Okay. I don't know why we can't bring it up easy like that. Like it just jumps. Are you talking about the blue pill? Because you already said that.
No, that's not a good idea. Mm-mm. You know, if a person is taking blood pressure medicine, it's not a good idea to mess with that blue pill. It could speed their heart rate up.
I think this is what he's talking about, right? Okay, he says, me and my wife married within 6 months of meeting. Oh, that was fast.
Oh yeah. Hey, it can happen. If the chemistry is why wait? Why wait?
I mean,
Life
my husband
life is
asked me
too
2 months
short.
after we met. My husband asked me to marry him 2 months after we met. So, yeah. But it took us a year to get married.
Yeah. Why wait? Life is too short.
Is that what you were talking about, Renegade? Because I can't see it. It keeps jumping around. I can't stand this thing sometimes. Is that it, Renegade, or is there something different?
Vitamin C and D tablets for my bones. It's D and the vitamin D and vitamin E. You need to put some vitamin E in your diet as well.
He said, hold your tongue and say, I sat behind the door. Okay, I'm going to try it because you asked me. Hold your tongue. You got to do it too. Ready? Okay. I said, I'm not doing that. No, no, no. It's saying it in behind the door. That's what it's trying. He
Yeah,
trying
that
to
was yep. That was yep. That's why I didn't do it.
say. I cannot stand you right now,
You ever
Renegade.
said that's after they broke the headboard. She ain't gonna admit it together. She is not going to admit that.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what happened? Wait, what is she asking? I didn't even see it.
Hey, together, you know she gonna tell us these Ozzy and Harriet stories.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so I'd say 5. Was it 5 years? Oh, I'm getting ready to tell a story. Nope, it happened on the honeymoon. It was honeymoon. It was a honeymoon. It was at a hotel, and we broke the headboard. Yeah, that's what happened.
Mm-mm.
Yep, headboard broke. We had to fix it and pay for it. Thank God for slot machines. We won some money. We were able to pay for the doggone board. Yeah, that's what happened. That's the truth too.
Mm.
I blamed it on the headboard because it was made in, like the headboard it's flimsy, and then it happened. Yup, it was at the what they call it, daggone place. Was it I think it's Circus. I think it was Circus. Like not Circus. I'm sorry, the one next to Circus. I forgot the name of the place in Vegas.
Heartbreak Hotel.
No, 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 no. It was not Heartbreak Hotel. Oh my God, this was in 1988. 1988.
Man, ain't no man. A lot of them hotels they had up back then, they tore some of them down. The cheap ones, they tore them down.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. It was actually a suite, but the board did get broke. It got broke. It wasn't. The room wasn't cheap, but the bed might have been.
See, a situation like that, you might well get off the bed and just take it to the floor. Get out the bed and take it to action to the floor.
It was like a comedy show for real though. For real though. I was like, what the what? All you hear is a ba boom. I swear I thought we were having an earthquake or something.
Mm-mm.
Yep.
I bet the guest next door was like, damn, the hell going on over there? They probably thought it was an earthquake too.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure they did. They probably went and snitched on us. Hey, they tearing up y'all room.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Okay. Oh, come on. That's it.
A car
Okay,
bed.
so
It
you
was a
guys,
car bed.
we have to say goodbye because it's about to go out. It's literally about to go out in 4 minutes, you guys. It's giving me a warning.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So this is what Renegade said. He said, I had to buy a new bed after me and wife got married. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's when you know you're doing your job. That's when
Hey, he
you
said,
doing
look,
your job.
true story. True story. Yup. True story, y'all. True story. I be stroking. That's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Together. I can't stand you running now.
When you
Oh
don't
my
went through a bunch
God.
of headboards and box springs, you know you don't you know you done did you know you laying some pipe. You don't went through a couple of them. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how you get boys.
Mm-hmm.
Bought water. Okay. All right, you guys, I do have to go. I do have to go because it's gonna literally like knock me off of here. So I'm gonna play my song for you guys as an outro because until I pay for this thing, it just lets me play my music and that's it. I don't get no video or nothing for y'all. I'm so sorry. But when I get a hit, when somebody hits me up with a little ching, I'll do that. I'll do that for y'all. I'll hook it up. Just saying. But thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all. And thank you, Armando, for coming up here with me. Don't go anywhere, though. But yeah, thank you for coming, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Ow!
Oh, wait. You got to say what you got to say before we go.
I want to thank everybody for coming out supporting my little sis. And like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace and blessings. Wolfpack for life. Armando out. Ow!
Ow! And y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. See ya. Bye.
You knew it from the start, don't play dumb. Acting like you didn't see where I'm from. But every move I made, I was meant to shine. You can try to act blind, but you saw the signs. I rose from the dirt, stayed on my grind. Now they're looking at me like, damn, she divine. You knew I was the one, don't pretend. Played stupid, but you felt it in the end. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stand mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. Every word I spoke, it hit like they didn't see the queen beneath. But I stayed focused, never let it slide. I kept pushing while they tried to hide. Now they trying to get close, wanna claim me. But where was the love when they couldn't see? I was destined to rise, you always knew, but you kept it low. Now look at my view. I see the way you looking now, switching sides. But you can't erase the truth, don't even try. You knew I had it, you knew I'd fly. Now you gotta watch me as I touch the sky. You knew, don't act brand new. You saw the vision, you felt it too. Played stupid, now you see it's true. I'm the chosen one, I always flew. You knew, don't act brand new. You felt the power, but you stayed mute. Now it's too late, I made my move. I'm the chosen one, you knew the truth. They wanna act like it's all a surprise, but you saw the fire burning in my eyes. Don't act shocked, don't fake the vibe. You knew I was coming for my prize. Now I'm standing at the top looking down. You can't deny it, I wear the crown. All the fake love